Hey everyone, and welcome to Wonderful Relationship. Relationships are like houseplants. You can't just water them once and expect them to thrive forever. You gotta give them attention, care, and maybe even sing to them occasionally. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the point. Today we're diving deep into 6 common pitfalls that can sabotage even the strongest relationships. And trust me, we've all been there, done that, and probably gotten the t-shirt. But hey, that's what makes us human, right? The good news is, by recognizing these pitfalls and learning how to navigate them, we can build healthier, happier, and more fulfilling relationships. So buckle up, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get started. Chapter 1, No Winners Here. Alright, let's talk about blame shifting. It's a common behavior that many of us fall into without even realizing it. We've all been guilty of it at some point, right? It's almost like a reflex action when things go wrong. It's easy to point fingers and say it's your fault the toast is burnt. But is it really helping the situation? But guess what? Playing the blame game is like trying to win an argument with a cat. It's pointless and messy. You end up frustrated and nothing gets resolved. When we constantly blame our partners, we create this toxic environment of resentment and distrust. It becomes a vicious cycle. It's like building a wall brick by brick, every accusation another brick. Each blame adds to the barrier. Pretty soon you can't even see each other over the top. The connection gets lost behind that wall. Instead of pointing fingers, try using I statements. They help in expressing your feelings without making the other person defensive. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," which can escalate the argument, try, "I feel unheard when I don't get a chance to share my thoughts." This opens up a dialogue. See the difference? It's about expressing your feelings without attacking your partner. It fosters understanding. Remember, relationships are a team sport. You both need to work together to succeed. You're on the same side, working towards the same goal. A happy and loving partnership. Mutual support is key. So ditch the blame game and start working together. Collaboration over confrontation. Think of it like this. You wouldn't blame your teammate for missing a shot in a basketball game, would you? You'd support them. You'd offer encouragement and figure out a new game plan together. Relationships are the same. Teamwork makes the dream work. So the next time you feel the urge to point a finger, take a deep breath. And remember, it's not about winning or losing. It's about understanding and supporting each other. It's about building a stronger bond. Because at the end of the day, wouldn't you rather cuddle up with your partner than a pile of blame and resentment? I know I would. Let's choose love and understanding over conflict. Chapter 2. It's not just about talking. You know what they say? Communication is key. But it's not just about talking. It's about truly listening and understanding each other. It's about being present and engaged in the moment. Think of it like a dance. It takes 2 to tango. Both partners need to be in sync, moving together in harmony. When we communicate openly and honestly, we create this incredible bond of intimacy and trust. It's like building a bridge that connects our hearts. We feel safe to share our thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. This safety net allows us to be our true selves. But here's the thing. Communication is a two-way street. It's a mutual exchange of ideas and emotions. It's not enough to just talk. We have to listen, and I mean really listen with our ears and our hearts. Empathy plays a crucial role here. Put those phones down, make eye contact, and be present in the moment. Show that you are fully engaged. It shows your partner that you value what they have to say. This validation strengthens your connection. And remember, communication isn't always about saying the right thing. It's about being there for each other. Through thick and thin. It's about showing up. It's about creating a safe space where you can both be yourselves, flaws and all. A place where authenticity thrives. So the next time you're having a conversation with your partner, put away the distractions, listen with intention, and speak from the heart. Make every word count. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. The impact can be truly transformative. Chapter 3. The Green-Eyed Monster Under the Bed. Oh, jealousy. That green-eyed monster that loves to rear its ugly head at the most inconvenient times. We've all been there, feeling that pang of insecurity when our partner talks to someone attractive or spends a little too much time at work. But here's the thing about jealousy. It's often more about our own insecurities than our partner's actions. It's like that voice in our head whispering, "You're not good enough," or "They're going to leave you." But guess what? Those are just thoughts, not facts. And we have the power to choose how much attention we give them. Instead of letting jealousy control you, try talking to your partner about your feelings. Open and honest communication is key to overcoming any obstacle, even the green-eyed monster. And remember, trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. So work on building that trust, brick by brick, until it's strong enough to withstand any storm. Because at the end of the day, wouldn't you rather be dancing with your partner than wrestling with a monster under the bed? I know I would. Chapter 4. Don't let it steal your shine. You know, we all have insecurities, those little voices in our heads that tell us we're not good enough, smart enough, or funny enough. They can be relentless, popping up at the most inconvenient times, making us doubt ourselves. But here's the thing. Those voices? They're lying. Insecurity can creep into our relationships like a sneaky little gremlin, whispering doubts and fears. It can distort our perception and make us see problems where there are none. It can make us question our partner's love, our own worth, and the strength of our bond. These doubts can create unnecessary tension and misunderstandings. But here's the secret weapon against insecurity: self-love. It's a powerful tool that can transform our mindset and our relationships. That's right, learning to love and accept ourselves, flaws and all, is the key to building confidence and security in our relationships. When we embrace who we are, we radiate positivity. Think about it. When we feel good about ourselves, we're less likely to seek validation from our partners. We become more independent and self-assured. We become more secure in who we are and what we bring to the table. Our relationships thrive when we are confident and secure. So how do we cultivate self-love? It's a journey that requires patience and practice. Well, it starts with treating ourselves with kindness and compassion, just like we would a best friend. Small acts of self-care can make a big difference. Celebrate your strengths, embrace your quirks, and remember, you are worthy of love and happiness, just the way you are. Every little step towards self-love is a step towards a happier you. Don't let insecurity dim your sparkle. Embrace your awesomeness and watch your relationship blossom. You deserve to shine brightly. Chapter 5. The Golden Rule of Relationships. Alright, let's talk about respect. It's like the golden rule of relationships: treat others how you want to be treated. Seems simple enough, right? But sometimes we forget. Respect is about valuing our partners for who they are, quirks and all. It's about listening to their opinions even when we don't agree. It's about supporting their dreams, even if they're different from our own. Disrespect, on the other hand, is like a slow poison in a relationship. It erodes trust, creates resentment, and can ultimately lead to heartbreak. So how do we create a culture of respect in our relationships? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you speak to your partner, how you listen to them, and how you treat their feelings. Remember, words have power. Choose them wisely and always err on the side of kindness. Because at the end of the day, wouldn't you rather be surrounded by love and respect than negativity and hurt? I know I would. Chapter 6. The Foundation of a Strong Bond. You know, trust is like the foundation of a house. Without it, everything crumbles. It's the bedrock of any healthy relationship, the glue that holds everything together. When we trust our partners, we feel safe and secure. We know that they have our best interests at heart, and we're confident that they'll be there for us, no matter what. But building trust takes time, effort, and consistency. It's about showing up for each other day after day, even when it's hard. It's about being honest and transparent, even when it's uncomfortable. And just like a delicate flower, trust needs to be nurtured and protected. It can be broken by betrayal, dishonesty, and even small acts of carelessness. So, how do we build and maintain trust in our relationships? It starts with communication, honesty, and a commitment to keeping our promises. It's about being vulnerable and allowing ourselves to be seen for who we truly are. Remember, trust is a precious gift that should never be taken for granted. Cherish it, protect it, and watch your relationship flourish. Well, there you have it, folks. We've explored 6 common pitfalls that can wreak havoc on relationships, but more importantly, we've talked about how to avoid them. Remember, relationships take work, but the payoff is so worth it. Take a moment to reflect on your own relationships. Are there any areas where you could improve? Could you communicate more effectively? Show more respect? Build stronger trust? Every little step you take towards positive change can make a world of difference. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more relationship advice. Because together, we can create more love, laughter, and happy endings.